I remember the interviewer asking me, give any advice to your elder sister. I look at Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam as my motivation because he was somebody who started from the scratch and became the President of India, which is a commendable job. I'm from military background. My father, grandfather and even my sister is in the army. And talking about my schooling, I've done my schooling from army schools only. First Roorkee, then Jaipur and then APS Chandi Mandir.
Okay. What motivated you to join the armed forces?
Looking at my family background, I had always been in the Kant area. So looking at the beauty of the Kant area and the respect which is given to the army officers, plus the trust that everybody have in the army and in the army personals, really motivated me to join this service, which will provide me an opportunity to serve for the nation and will give me a respect in the world which is unparalleled.
What kind of effort and training did you put for the preparations? Did you take any sort of coaching or you did it on your own?
For the written, I did not take any coaching. There was hardly 30 to 40 days. So I downloaded previous year papers from UPSC website and solved them in the time span that was given to me. Apart from it, I also referred to Pathfinder book for further practice of questions. For SSB, I took coaching at Olive Greens Institute, Chandigarh. It was a 2 weeks program which guided us about all the procedures that are there and gave us a first-hand experience before we went for the actual SSB. And I also talked to my principal, APS Suman Singh, who guided me for the interview and asked me to be very natural and not try to imitate anybody else, but be very honest and just enjoy the process.
Any special moment during the SSB interview which you will remember for a long time?
I remember the interviewer asking me, give any advice to your elder sister.
So what advice did you give?
I think that was a personal question which I had answered to the interviewer himself.
Okay. So what is your message for the defense aspirants?
My message is not to go to army or any other defense service just for the sake of being an officer or just for the charm of it. But go there if you're really passionate about the work that they put in, the service that it offers, and if you are passionate, then go ahead and do hard work. It will pay off.
And talking about your background, you are from Rohtak, Haryana, which once Haryana used to be a state where women were oppressed, but now women have started to come out in various fields, in sports, in armed forces and in various other things. So how do you see that perspective and how did that perspective motivate you for the armed forces? Did it have any factor in?
Actually, nowadays the scenario has changed very much and girls are very highly motivated there as well. My father always treated all 3 girls in our family very equally, just like men or boys. He gave us every facility that anybody would give to a boy, like treated all the children very equally. And yes, there is a factor that whenever I tell anybody that I'm from Haryana, they kind of look at it. But it also acts as a motivation that we need to change the image of Haryana in the country. So there's no harm in it.
Whom do you look as your motivation?
I look at Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam as my motivation because he was somebody who started from the scratch and became the President of India, which is a commendable job. And he did not try to show off anything. He did his job in a very integral manner, which is just amazing. And even after having so many achievements, he was very down to earth and wants to be remembered as a teacher. So I respect him as a teacher more than anybody else.
One personal question before we conclude. If not armed forces, what else would have you
I would have
imagined?
joined civil services then.